Well, I'll butt in to say that this election was so bad that it killed Leonard Cohen.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But happily, Prince and Bowie weren't around to see this shit, which is great. Like they got out while the getting was good. I love that.
There's a funny tweet I saw that somebody said, like, Leonard Cohen's in heaven with Prince and Bowie now, jamming out, but it's awful because their styles are so incompatible.
Well, Leonard Cohen said there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. So maybe this is a crack in that.
Yeah. It goes like this.
Well, that quote was tight as fuck.
It goes the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall,
the major lift,
the
baffled king composing.
Well, that part's just what is that? But
it's the hook.
We've been moving.
It's also the title of the song.
I know. We've been moving up. We've been moving
to the east side.
To the east side.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
When you get on Twitter,
I thought you were gonna start doing a weird Gregorian chant thing.
And someone tries to troll you by saying you're a piece of fucking shit. Fuck you. You shouldn't say that. Tell them fuck you. Because I don't think that they came there to connect with you. I think they came there to like do that, and they should just get that back. And it shouldn't like you shouldn't also put a corkscrew in the pillowcase and be like, surprise, motherfucker. You should just be like, fuck you, poop face. Just say fuck you, poop face. Like don't be afraid. Don't like make it your mission to prove that they can't hurt you. Don't like our enemy is gonna be dishonesty moving forward. That's what those guys who poked Kumail in the chest. Like, how dishonest can you get? When you need booze and a present, you know, like to walk up to somebody and say, I don't like your politics and your chant. Like everything those guys said was a lie.
They came up and said they're big fans, and then wanted to harass them.
They breathe lies. Like everything they do is a lie. So they're in their own hell, and like we are going to be fighting dishonesty. Frankly, don't trust your friend just because they're spouting some shit that suggests that they're liberal. Actually have a conversation with them. That's what friendship's about. Like, just ask them. Just say, like...
Just find a Russian to go through your friends' emails and find out exactly.
And confess your own shit and say, like, hey, we're best friends. We've been pretty much resigned to the idea that we're liberal and we hate racism and xenophobia is bad. But you use the N-word a lot when you're freestyling alone in your kitchen, right? Yes, I do. Do you want my permission? I can't give you my permission. Have that conversation with you. And
really? You can give out the permission?
No, I said get that permission from yourself or your friend.
Your black friend, though. You should get it from me.
No, your regime is over. I just told you. Don't you understand when I talk to you?
Sorry.
Brandon, you're not content with 8 years of black people ruling the world?
Yeah, how much more of this shit do we have to put up with?
We tried to help you.
Oh, the healthcare. As soon as these guys get in the White House, they're gonna repeal. Okay, all right. Whoops.
Lizzie, I'm guessing that you were a Hillary supporter, right?
Yeah,
were you hardcore? Like, were you like all like gung ho?
Yeah, I mean hardcore with my community of friends and family.
Yeah. What do you think the future for like the next time a woman runs for president is? Because like I may be wrong when I say that. I think our country is more sexist than racist in lots of ways. That we let freed black men vote before women.
God damn it!
There's both, and there's the misogyny is a huge thing here. Like I don't know. It's not my place to say, but I feel that there was a huge anti-women thing going on in this whole thing. But we certainly will go kicking and screaming into letting a woman run our country.
Well, I mean, it was definitely weird that the entire election came down to like 3 perverts. Like, it was just a conversation about like Trump grabbing pussy, Bill having this affair, and then Anthony Weiner showed up, and it was just all about three men in power who was the worst or evil of sexually offending women. I just thought that was so weird.
Yeah.
And that was 2 weeks before we voted. It was just strange. I mean, I personally, I grew up in LA. I'm from LA. I feel very lucky with like what I've been able to do, and I don't feel it as me. Like, not like I can't speak for other people. I don't feel that. I see racism more than I see sexism in my life. But I mean, I don't know what that means. Yeah,
Bitch ass.
but I mean, like, I don't. With me, I don't. I mean, that's just my personal experience. I mean, I'm sure every single person here has like 1,000 personal experiences.
I mean, it's hard to because it's like, when those results came in, I was like, because we sleep with them. Like I was like.
Wait, but don't they sleep with you too?
Well, that's the it's like, don't say, I mean, you're allowed to go, yeah, but I don't know. It wasn't like, oh, I didn't know that they were also sleeping with me. I'm talking about, like, it's this irony that we always point to where we're like, man, and like, yes, like, we're so misogynist that we, in the list of amendments, when you look at the history of our Constitution, the virus that is our country that we hope infects the planet and the universe, because it's that or Putin. Am I right? Its sequence of DNA, when you backtrack through it, because there's a paper trail, we got woke about the idea that some people aren't animals before we decided women should participate in the election, and we were married to them before that. We were married to them. So like that is the crazy thing to me, which also is an uplifting thing because it further suggests, these lines, they're so much deeper than you would ever. You can't see the right ones when you focus on the ones you can see, and people will use the ones you can see as a distraction from the ones you can't, and it's like. We are 8 billion strong. Like we have come to this point where we are elbow to elbow competing for oxygen with each other, which is supposed to be a crisis. So some of us are all thinking about, I think, instinctively like rats, how do I get rid of the wrong ones? How do I get some space? How do I get the brown ones back out of here? Maybe that gimmick worked when we were trying to build things, but they gotta go. Like, I need some space. I think we're just reacting like insects or rats to the idea. It's not even like we experience it regularly where we're like, I can't get into this Starbucks. Overpopulation. It's like, that's lunch hour. It's like Starbucks needs to get its shit together. I think that 8 billion people going like this and being like, hi, how are you? Hi, Dan Harmon, nice to meet you. I remember you from the Marvel movie. Oh, hey, how are you, Brandon? Good to see you again. That we're all rubbing up against each other. That is an invitation to, like, go granular. We keep looking at it as like, man, more than ever, we really need to categorize ourselves. There's so many people, and we're so squished together. We got to figure out. Okay, so there, and it's like,
now it's going to Europe, and now France is probably, everyone's like scared of globalization. Everyone's scared of the other. Everyone's scared of anyone coming in.
This is a repeat of the things leading up to more scary than World War II, World War I, where isolationism, empty factories, economies in the toilet. Everybody's starting to go, I'm going to stack weapons. You guys stacking weapons? Everything starts internationally. Fucking machismo, total cool, like a billiard table. Yeah, you bros gonna stack weapons, stop doing trade? Yeah, got you, man. You're like, next game, and it's like fucking like tanks, bombs, things, and everybody's like, ooh. World War I scarier than World War II, and that's like a lot of that shit's leading to now. But, however, here's the thing: America during World War II, because it was so historically wounded by World War I. It was like another one, and that led to like this rugged, sad, lonely, angry, like kind of hunched over dude who was like, "Look, Nazi schmatzi. All I see is a bunch of boats and a bunch of guns. You want some metal? You want some oil? Cash only. I'm not taking credit because one of you might take over the world and the other one's not going to pay their bill. And we were, at that moment, in my opinion, just as a student of history, it was like, I love that. I love that America. I love that poor, wounded child that just wants to make money.
And profit off both sides of a huge genocidal catastrophe.
That thought that those oceans meant something. That before it went on to invent those oceans not meaning anything. With all of its innovation and all of its greed and all of its self-indulgence. We're a genius, self-indulgent child locked in its bedroom, like so tired of the yelling, and then getting roped into more of it. And then we go, at our puberty at World War II, we go, well, what's in it for us? Because we're tired of being, we've had the right idea the whole time, and you guys are just fucking around with us now, and we got dragged into this before. So give me some money, and then we jump in, and then we go the thing, and then we go, all right, fuck you, Nazis, you're dead. Let's get these filing cabinets out of here. Whoa, this drawer came open. Shit, these guys were nailing it. Their overhead was 0, and their profit was 1,000% because they were Nazis. Maybe we should bring this back overseas. Everything went to shit. That's a fucking Alex Jones tangent that I don't want to. I can't. There is hope. There is hope. We don't have to repeat history. We don't have to do it. We are living in the exact circumstances. There's like a little bit of World War I. There's a little bit of World War II. These things building up.
Yeah, and
America.
And fascism is on the rise globally right now.
America has always been in these little stories. Well, because we learned from American history books, but we're the star. We have a certain position.
I think Portugal is going to come back good and strong.
We might be the ones this time to say, I see more profit in not war. These bombs don't actually work. We were kidding.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think if you draw a line from the beginning of empires to now, empires get big and they decline and they die really ignominious deaths, and someone else takes over.
And there's fascism or totalitarianism.
Absolutely, yeah.
Democracy, sorry.
But I think somebody that lived in a certain other time would say, look, we've all seen this before. The dinosaurs come in, they eat the ostriches, and then the ostriches turn into dinosaurs. And it's like, well, yeah, but at a certain point, something goes extinct.
Sir, I would like to see your math on that one.
No, it's a new age, sir. I don't like your snobbery.
You're saying the dinosaurs ate the ostriches and became ostriches?
Saying there's little details that can be different. Like we might be able to be counted on as being the selfish
But they're not
nation.
different. We're ancient Rome right now. We're exactly the way that Spain fell. Like,
only when you pull so far back that you acknowledge that the pattern is that things get big and then they fart. Like, that's not brave to point out.
Can we stop talking about you for 1 second?
It seems like the difference in this case is that we can get together.
It's not as easy to say, oh, look, America's showing all the signs of a big global empire that's about to blow. It doesn't have to just be resigned to.
Certainly not. But I don't think any empire ever thought they were resigning to a fate. I think they always thought that was going to last 1,000 years or 10,000 years.
I draw a circle around your circle. I'm just saying, like every time
I draw a triangle inside my circle.
People keep trying to learn from history and not learning from history. And people, I'm saying, like it's not. We don't even know. It's like the empires that we're describing. Like we're adjusting for inflation and going like, well, it's been 300 years for America. Like maybe we're supposed to become a planet by now, and it's supposed to be the planet that burns up into a cinder, because that was a shitty empire, and it turns out the bees were writing the history books. And then just have like one picture, and it's just Michael Jackson. That's our whole species. They're like, bzz, 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 bzz. Like the book isn't even a book. It's just like a series of like things that emulate a thorax wiggle. And when you read it, it's like it's an image. It's the essence of Michael Jackson's pheromones.
And only Jodie Foster can translate it.
Yeah. But she's gone because we didn't believe in ourselves, which is what I think we need to do.
Jodie Foster's dead.
We're all dead. It's just the bees now.
You don't even have to be an optimist to start trying to organize your little corner of the world for the right. Because if you're a pessimist, follow that all the way through. Oh, yeah, the world's fucked. it's the Wild West. Any minute now, I might turn out to be a robot. A guy I'll find out when I get a bullet in my head. Therefore, obviously, then don't die a douche. Like, go down swinging. If a Nazi's gonna kill you, I'm learning how to wrap barbed wire around a 2x4, and later I'm gonna learn how to lift it. But I'm hoping that when they get there, I'm gonna go, guys, look what I can do. You guys got barbed wire. You got Nazi work to do. I'm your man. They call me Barbie 2x. Show me to your ammo dump. Let me show you what I can do when I got some real resources. And then I get in there and I go full fucking Homeland.
How do you connect when you find? I'm assuming you just scrounged your barbed wire and your 2x4. But how do you connect the barbed wire onto the end of the 2x4?
Well,
I'm asking you, Dan Harmon.
The teeth sink into the wood as you wrap it around. You just have to wear really thick gloves. The trick isn't to figure out how to attach barbed wire to wood. Barbed wire is effective because it'll go through anything you hand it. That's why you need to work with baseball gloves. All of it's available from Amazon. Look, I'm not here to do like an anarchist cookbook.
So you're going to find a couple baseball gloves.
Everything that you guys need to know about my political beliefs as of this election can be heard in the Mike and the Mechanic song "Silent Running." Go home and listen to it. Pledge allegiance to their flag, whatever flag they offer. Yeah, that's it.
Good song. Good song.
Go back to Blondie.
Just guys.
Guys.
Did you know her?
I think we just got a guy back there that likes Blondie a lot.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Blondie is attention. And these people they have Blondies. Like, my Blondie is being a handicapped person that have been a big joke tonight. But I guess walks a lot can talk for